Good evening, everyone. How's everybody doing today? How you all doing? What's up? What's up? Shout out to the folks in the chat. We got the final game of the series. We got the rubber game between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Guardians. How's everybody doing? Shout out to the folks in the chat. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. How is everyone doing on this Thursday? What is going on, folks? So, Guardians Yankees game should be starting here pretty soon. Final game of the series. Let's hope the Yankees can win this game. Go 2 out of 3. Let's hope they go 2 out of 3. Let's see what they do. So just trying to get the game up here on my end. I'll get the game cast up, the game day up, so you all could follow along. I call the game. Let me just lower the volume on this thing. So Max Fried is on the mound, though. So I like our chances tonight. I like Max Fried on the mound. I know his last outing was a bit of a rough outing, but things happen. But let's hope for a better outing this time around. Let me say what's up to the chat real quick. I know I got a few of you in here. We got Gusto in the building. We got Nosebleed in the building. We got Ken in the building. I don't know. Are you? Yeah, I know you're doing a live stream there, Ken. But thanks for popping in. We got Beagle in the building. We got Jonathan. We got Desiree. We got Welkin. What's up? Rodney's in the building. Welcome back, Rodney. What's going on, bro? How you doing, man? What's up? What's up? But the game should start here in a few minutes. I got the game up here. I'll be calling it. But shout out to the folks in the chat. Once again, make sure you all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel out. And Brad, what's up, Brad? He says another mediocre pitcher is going to be a Cy Young. Yeah, gotta love that, huh? But that's what we got here, folks. But how's everybody feeling on this Thursday? For Brad, it's Friday out there in the down under. How's Friday going for you there, Brad? Are you working or what? Talk to us, man. But shout out to the folks in the chat. And I know Gusto is getting excited, man. Gusto is going on his Philippines trip tomorrow. I know he's leaving tomorrow night. I know that's exciting. So shout out to you, bro. Yeah, he's super excited for sure. I wonder where Susan is. Susan's not here. We're Brooklyn. Brooklyn's not in the house, man. Where's Brooklyn? We're missing Brooklyn in the house. Working 6 degrees and lovely. Sounds like a cold day out there. Dang. It's crazy. Well, let me just pull up this game cast, make sure it's all set up. I'll pull it down here in just a moment. Let's see. Oh, okay, yeah, cool. Boom, boom. Here we go. Yeah, that's cool. All right. I got everything there. Wait, let me just remove that for just a moment. So no Volpe bashing. Nah, Volpe's probably still gonna get bashed even in Susan's absence. So I don't think that's changing. Yeah, I know what you meant. I know it was Celsius. I knew you meant 6 degrees Celsius. I know, but that's still a cold day, right? I mean, it's got to be a cold day. 6 degrees Celsius. Am I off on this? It's like about 40 degrees, just a little over 40. Ronnie's Brooklyn's tag team partner, Shorts Weather. That's awesome. But the game should be starting here momentarily. Here we have Meredith Morakovitz just talking with Jason Dominguez. Dominguez is back in the lineup tonight, folks. For those of you that haven't heard, Dominguez is back. So let's see what Dominguez does tonight. What up, Frederick? How's it going? The Yankees won yet. If the Yankees won last night, Frederick wasn't going to show up in the chat, but he's here. Frederick. Ace was wondering how many subscribers I got. I mean, over 1650. You could tell him that. Yeah, I got over 1650. Dominguez looks like Mighty Mouse. He looks like an alien. He's the Martian. E.T. Yo, Gusto, are you all packed up, ready to go, man? Got all your luggages ready, all ready to go? You don't have to have there's not going to be any last minute things. Chicken thighs tonight? Chicken tonight thighs? I think you meant to say chicken thighs tonight. You got your word backwards there, dude. But the game should start here in a couple minutes, I would imagine. So let's see what we got here. Yankees will take the mound. Oh, you all just got home, just trying to pack now? Oh, man. Gusto ready for timeout. Yo, Gusto is going to be timing people out at the airport. He's going to be timing people out in the Philippines. He's got his trigger finger ready. Jersey's going to Jersey heaven. Oh man, Gusto didn't kick anybody out at the stadium though, Brad. Gusto decided to not kick anybody out. I guess he just wasn't in the mood. All right, and I'll go ahead and pull up the game cast. Yeah, that's true there, dude. So you better behave yourself. So starting lineup for the Cleveland Guardians: Stephen Kwan, Angel Martinez, Jose Ramirez, David Fry, Carlos Santana, Gabriel Arias, Bo Naylor, John Kenzie, Noel, and Will Wilson is your starting lineup for the Cleveland Guardians. I'll go ahead and pull up the game cast here. Chia! Ace Avenue's in the building. What up, Ace? Shout out to my man Ace. What's going on, bro? I know you're doing the play-by-play over there, so I know you're going to call a good stream. Make sure you all go check out Ace. He also does movie reviews for all my movie buffs. All right. Max Fried taking his warm-up pitches here before he goes up against this Cleveland Guardians lineup. Looks like he got his warm-up pitches in. Looks like he's ready to go. Yankees defense, left field, Dominguez, center, Grisham, Bellinger, and right. Infield, you got Jazz Chisholm, Anthony Volpe, Oswald, Peraza, Ben Rice. Judge is DHing. Fried on the mound. Wells at the dish. No Goldschmidt, no Bellinger. That is your defense for the New York Yankees. And Stephen Kwan steps into the box. Umpire says play ball. Max Fried is ready as he sets on the first pitch, and it is called ball one. It is 1-0 to Stephen Kwan. Kwan with a 312 average, batting with a 806 OPS, 5 home runs. As Fried sets here on the 1-0, and the pitch is in there for a strike. It is 1 ball, 1 strike to Stephen Kwan. Fried sets on the 1-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. What's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Stephen Kwan. Let's see if Fried could get his first strike out of the game. Angel Martinez waiting on deck here for the Cleveland Guardians as Fried sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch. 2-2. Pitch was inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Stephen Kwan. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to Stephen Kwan here in the top of the first as Max Fried sets. And here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. One away here in the top of the first, and that'll bring up Angel Martinez to the plate. So nice little start there by Max Fried. One away here in the top of the first. And the first pitch to Martinez is in there for strike one. 0-1 to Martinez. Martinez batting .252 with 4 homers, 22 ribbies, an OPS of .661 as Fried sets here on the 0-1. And that pitch is swing and a miss. It's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to Angel Martinez. Let's see if Fried could get his second strikeout as Martinez calls time. And he will step back into the batter's box. He is ready to go. Max Fried is ready to go here on the 0-2. And the pitch. Did he go? First base umpire said he did not. He held up. It is 1 ball, 2 strikes now. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Angel Martinez. We have 1 away here in the top of the first. As Fried gets the signal from Wells. Sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch is swing and a miss. And he struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts here for Max Fried. We have 2 away here in the top of the first. Corey Blazer, home plate umpire. They say he is pitcher friendly. More outside strikes on right-handed bats. That is a scouting report. And now that'll bring up Jose Ramirez against Max Fried. So let's see what Fried does against Ramirez. First pitch, inside, ball 1, 1-0. Ramirez batting .327, 11 homers, 29 ribbies, an OPS of .932. As Fried sets here on the 1-0. And the pitch. 2 balls, no strikes now to Jose Ramirez. Another pitch that was inside. As Fried sets here on the 2-0. And the pitch. That is in there for a strike on that curveball. Looks like 86 degrees in New York. Looks like a hot day in New York. Weather, plenty of sun out there. Some sun out there. 2-1. And that is fouled off. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Let's play that 2. Give Max Fried side. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to Jose Ramirez as Fried sets. And the 2-2. And that's a little blooper hit. Jazz throws over to first, but Ramirez is safe. As Ramirez keeps the inning alive, looks like it'll be an infield single for Jose Ramirez as he keeps the inning alive, and that'll bring up David Fry, the designated hitter, to the plate. All right, let's see what David Fry could do here with 2 outs. Runner on first as Fried sets. First pitch. And that is ball 1. It is 1-0 to David Fry. Could we see a Max Fried pickoff here to end the inning as Ramirez takes the lead there on first base? As Fried sets here on the 1-0. Checks Ramirez. Pitch. Misses on that curveball. 2-0 now. 2 balls, no strikes to Jose Ramirez. Ramirez takes his lead at first. Fried sets here on the 2-0. Checks Ramirez. And the 2-0. Oh, the ball gets away. And Ramirez will go to second base. Fried with a pickoff attempt, but let's see the replay here. Yeah, it was just a bad throw from Fried, so that'll probably be scored as an error. It did bounce off the glove of Rice. So it is scored as an E3. I think that's on Ben Rice. Fried sets here on the 2-0, and the pitch is ball 3. So 3 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second. Actually, the error was on Ben Rice, it looks like, so my fault. Fried sets on the 3-0 here against Fry, and that pitch is in there for a strike. It's 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike here to David Fry. And Carlos Santana is waiting on deck. Ramirez takes his lead at second base. And the 3-1. And Ramirez stealing third. Is he in there? He is safe. So runner on third now. It's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Let's play that 2 strike. Play that 2 strike. Fried sets here on the 3-2. And the payoff. And he walked him. So runners on the corners here, first and third. See that replay. Just missed on that curveball. And that'll bring up Carlos Santana to the plate. So a little bit of trouble here in the top of the first. What up, Petruzzi? I see you in the chat. What up, Sco? Daniel Berry, what's going on? All right. First pitch to Santana. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike here to Carlos Santana, who's batting .262 with an OPS of .766, 7 homers for the season thus far. Fried sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch misses on that one. It's 1 ball, 1 strike now. What's up, Ronald? Just checking to see who else is in the chat. Thank you all for tuning in. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to call Santana as Fried sets here on the 1-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And Fry steals second. So 1 ball, 2 strikes as Fry took off. Once again, we'll play that 2-strike horn. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runners on second and third. Here's the pitch. And that is fouled. Santana's still staying alive, still 1-2. So Fried already at 24 pitches here in the top of the first. Fried sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch is fouled back, out of play, still staying alive. As Fried sets here on the 1-2 against Santana, and the pitch inside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count is even. So we have runners on second and third with 2 outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes to Carlos Santana. Gabriel Arias is waiting on deck. Fried trying to get out of this inning as he sets here against Santana. And the 2-2 is fouled. Santana making Fried work here. Fried right now at 27 pitches in this first inning. Guardians trying to get on the board here in the top of the first as Fried sets against Santana. And the 2-2 is popped up in the infield. It looks like Ben Rice is right there to make the play. And that is out number 3. And the Yankees don't give up a run. They do give up a hit and an error on Ben Rice. So Schmidt able to get himself out of a jam. So Yankees will be coming up. Grisham, Ben Rice, Aaron Judge due up. Slade Sassoni will take the mound. So how we feeling, folks? Ronnie says he would like to stick his foot down Michael K's throat. Jeez. J Ram can steal home, maybe. But yeah, a little bit of a bashing going on for Austin Wells early on already. So yeah, let's see what the Yankees bats can do. They're gonna have to make Sassoni work, man. The bats definitely worked against Max Fried here early on. So let's see what happens. But how are we feeling, folks? How are we feeling? What's up, Li? How's it going? You're only here for the bells and the crowns. I'm sure, man. I'm sure you're here for that. Who is number 1? So Jacob Frederick right now is number 1. Ken number 2. Petruzzi at 3. Desiree at 4. Oh man, it's crazy. Better Wells than Volpe. You're saving your bashing for Volpe? I'm sure you are. But the game should start here momentarily. Yeah, Li says he would trade Wells in the offseason. All right. Well, we'll talk about those scenarios when the offseason comes around. But we got Slade Sassoni on the mound for the Cleveland Guardians. Sassoni with a high ERA. He's got a 5.28 ERA. So let's see how he does against this Yankees lineup. Grisham will lead things off. So Guardians defense, Quan, Martinez, Noel in the outfield. Ramirez, Arias, Wilson, Santana in the infield. David Fry is the designated hitter. Bo Naylor at the dish. And here we have Trent Grisham stepping up to the plate, leading things off here in the bottom of the first for the Yankees. As Sassoni sets here against Grisham. First pitch is in there for strike 1. It is 0-1 to Trent Grisham. The 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike now. 1 ball, 1 strike to Trent Grisham. Grisham batting .244 with an .843 OPS, 13 homers. Sassoni sets here on the 1-1. And the pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Trent Grisham. Play nice, guys. So 2 balls, 1 strike here to Trent Grisham. As Sassoni sets, here's the pitch. That is in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count is even. Sassoni sets here against Grisham. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Grisham strikes out. First strikeout for Sassoni. We have 1 away here in the bottom of the first. And that'll bring up Ben Rice. First pitch to Rice is ball 1. 1-0 to Ben Rice. As Sassoni sets here on the 1-0, and the pitch misses on that one. It's 2 balls, no strikes now to Ben Rice. His average exit velo is 94.6. 5th in the league. Hard hit is 57.9. Barrel percentage 18%. Some really good numbers there from Ben Rice. As Ben Rice pops that one up, it is in foul territory. Oh, and Ramirez could not come up with the play as he made an attempt, but it's a foul ball. It's 2 balls, 1 strike now to Ben Rice. Ramirez looked like he had a chance, but just could not come up with it. All right, as Sassoni sets here on the 2-1 against Rice. And here's the pitch. And that is hit sharply. Arias comes up with it, throws over to first, and he gets him out. We have two-way here in the bottom of the first. Exit velo off that was 110.3. It was hard. It was a hard hit ball. Arias couldn't come up with it, but then was able to pick it up, throw it over to Santana for out number 2. And that'll bring up the captain, Aaron Judge, to the plate, who's batting .389 right now, 21 homers, 50 ribbies, 1237 OPS. Let's see if he could keep this inning alive as he takes ball 1. It is 1-0 here to Aaron Judge. Sassoni sets here on the 1-0. And the pitch. Oh, does that hit the umpire? Did that hit Judge too? Yeah, hit Judge. Yeah, got the umpire in the mask. He's feeling it. Yeah, that definitely hit Judge. So Judge will take first base on a hit by pitch. Let's see the replay there. Yeah, hit him right on his arm. Totally missed the catcher. Totally missed Naylor. Got the home plate umpire on the mask. So looks like the umpire's fine. Cody Bellinger coming to the plate. So runner on first with 2 outs. Let's see what Bellinger does, if he can keep this inning alive. As Bellinger swings and misses on the first pitch, it is 0-1 to Cody Bellinger, who's batting .252 with 8 homers, 32 ribbies, an OPS of .768. Bellinger calls time. All right, and Sassoni sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2 now to Cody Bellinger. Snowballs 2 strikes to Cody Bellinger. As Sassoni sets here on the 0-2 against Bellinger. And the pitch. And that is popped up to left field. It looks like Stephen Kwan is right there to make the play. It's the 3rd out. So the Yankees leave a base runner on. So no hits, no runs, no errors. And we are going to the top of the 2nd. We are in a commercial break. Yo, real quick, just so everybody knows, you guys could go after each other's takes. Just don't just be respectful towards each other. You guys could go after each other's takes. That's fine. That's cool. Because we all know Li has his own takes, and he don't always agree with everybody, and that's fine. That's his opinion, and everybody else is going to be the same way. So go after each other's takes. I don't really care. Just don't just be respectful towards each other. There's a difference. The Orioles have swept their Mariners. Good job to the Orioles, man. Good job to your boys. Darn Belly's real Coley. Just for he was hot in May, man. Yeah, late, maybe in the last few games, but I think he'll be fine. But top of the 2nd will be coming up here shortly. Well, yeah, once again, Petruzzi, it's like I said, you could go after each other's takes, but don't attack each other. There's a difference. What's up, Theo? How's it going, man? What's going on? Oh, nosebleed section is number 1. Frederick is number 2. Li is number 3. All right. We got some new leaders. All right, looks like we're back to the top of the second here. So let me go ahead and pull up the game cast, and looks like we are ready to go. And first pitch by Arias is a grounder hit to Volpe as he throws to first for out number one. So one pitch, one out. So one away here in the top of the second. That'll bring up the catcher, Bo Naylor, to the plate. All right, let's see what Bo Naylor does in his first at bat against Fried. First pitch is fouled, 0-1 to Bo Naylor. He is batting 177 with 7 homers, 16 ribbies, a 661 OPS as Fried sets here on the 0-1 and the pitch. And that is ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Bo Naylor. As Fried sets here on the 1-1 and the pitch to Naylor is popped up, out of play. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Bo Naylor. Let's see if Fried could get his 3rd strikeout of the game as he sets here on the 1-2. The pitch is grounded, foul. Bo Naylor still staying alive. As Fried sets here on the 1-2 and the pitch did not go. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Bo Naylor. As Fried sets here on the 2-2. Fried sets, and the 2-2 pitch is a little blooper. Actually, what looked like a blooper, but it's a pop out to Trent Grisham as he makes the play. So out number 2. The way that ball was hit, it looked like it was going to drop, but it went further than I thought. So out number 2. So 2 quick outs here in the top of the second, and that'll bring up Jhonkensy Noel. So first pitch to Jhonkensy Noel is ball 1, 1-0. He's batting 155 with a couple of homers, 9 ribbies, an OPS of 415. As Fried sets here on the 1-0 and the pitch. That is in there for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1. That is fouled back. It is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's play that 2-strike horn. As Fried sets here on the 1-2 and the pitch is a ball, 2 balls, 2 strikes. All right, count is full now. So 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Will Wilson, or excuse me, Jhonkensy Noel. Will Wilson's waiting on deck. So it is a full count with 2 outs, nobody on. And the payoff is fouled back. So still 3 balls, 2 strikes. Noel is still staying alive. Fried currently at 41 pitches. As Fried sets here on the 3-2 and the payoff. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And we're going to the bottom of the second. So Chisholm Jr., Volpe, and Dominguez coming up. So we are in a commercial break. But what is going on? What is up? What is up? What is going on? What's up there? Back it up, Binge. What's going on there? Back it up, Binge. How's it going? What's going on, JB? How's life treating you, JB? What's going on? I heard your boys swept the Mariners. How do you feel about that? Don't mind the silence here, folks. I'm just checking some messages that were deleted, so I just want to see if anything was said. So, guys, I'm not listen. I'm checking the messages right now. All right, to be fair, once again, I know Li has his own takes, but I didn't see the messages where he's calling people names. I know that I know he has his own comments, and I know people like to go off on him, and he likes to go off on people. But as long as it's each other's takes, I don't care. Honestly. But we are back to the game. Like, I don't want to start taking wrenches away if I don't have to. But I guess I could check too. I didn't see it. All right. Like, I just want people to play nice. As Jazz Chisholm pops that up in foul territory, but it is out of play. All right. It is 1 ball, 1 strike here to Jazz Chisholm Jr. I must have, I guess I didn't see it. If he's. So 2 balls, 1 strike here to Jazz Chisholm Jr. And a 2-1. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Sony sets here on the 2-2, and that pitch is outside. Full count now to Jazz Chisholm Jr. As Sony sets here with the 3-2 and the payoff. Jazz Chisholm, uppercut swing, is popped up. And who makes the play? Looks like Noel makes the play for out number 1. All right, we got Anthony Volpe at the plate. That's a hot name. That's a great name to talk about. All right, Li's back in the chat. Just play nice, guys. Go after each other's takes, not each other. I won't say it again. First pitch, 0-1. So let's see what Volpe does in his first at bat against Sony. And the 0-1. That is in there for a strike. It is 0-2 to Anthony Volpe. He is batting .237 with a 750 OPS, 7 homers. Volpe calls time. Dominguez is waiting on deck. As Sony sets here on the 0-2. And the pitch. Volpe pops that one up in foul territory. Looks like Santana's right there to make the play for out number 2 as Volpe pops out in foul territory. And that'll bring up the Martian, Jason Dominguez, who was back in tonight's lineup since Sunday, since he had that thumb contusion. First pitch. Foul back. 0-1 to Dominguez. So we have 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Still a 0-0 game. As Sony waiting for the signal from Naylor. Sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch is hit right to Arias. Nice little stop there as he throws over to first for out number 3. It's a 1-2-3 inning. Still a 0-0 game. We're going to the top of the third. 9-1-2 batters coming up for the Baltimore Orioles. But here we are, folks. Here we are. L.I. Chill out, L.I. But commercial break right now, folks. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit the subscribe. If you're new to this channel, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. What's up there, Big Blue in the Bronx? Is this, it's Alex, right? Alex is in the chat, or is it Luca? I think it's Alex, right? What's up, dude? How you doing, Alex? How you feeling, bro? Make sure you guys go subscribe to Big Blue in the Bronx. Got to jump on with those guys and along with Dylan from ESB. All right. We're back to the game here. Let me pull up the game cast. So let's see what we got. Will Wilson's at the plate. It is 0-1 to Will Wilson as Fried sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch, 0-2 as he fouls off that one. It is 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes. Let's see if Fried could get his 4th strike out of the game. As Fried sets here on the 0-2 and the pitch. Did he go? First base umpire said he did not. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, Susan's in the chat. What's up, Susan? We were wondering where you were. And the 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, go check out Big Blue in the Bronx. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Will Wilson. And the 2-2. As Wilson fouls that off, still staying alive. As Fried sets here on the 2-2, and the pitch is swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Fourth strikeout of the game for Max Fried. We have one away here. And here we have Stephen Kwan at the plate. He is 0 for 1 in tonight's game. Kwan struck out in his first at bat. And the 1-0. Balls in the dirt. 2-0 now to Stephen Kwan. 2 balls, no strikes. We have one away here in the top of the third. Still a 0-0 game, so no team is on the board just yet. Guardians only with the one hit so far in tonight's game, as Max Fried throws ball 3. No hits for the Yankees. No hits, no runs, and 1 error. And the 3-0. That is in there for a strike. It is 3-1. And the 3-1. That is hit into left field. And Dominguez is right there to make the play for out number 2. So 2-way here. Nice play there by Dominguez. What's up, Sunil? So strike 1 to Angel Martinez. We have 2 away. The 0-1. There's 1 ball, 1 strike now. So 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. Oh, what's going on here? Are they seeing if there's, what are they calling about it? Like if there was an interference or something? Or the time? Okay. All right. Anyway, back to the game. Fried sets here on the 1-1 against Martinez. Martinez is 0 for 1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's play that 2-strike horn. Let's see if Fried can get his strikeout of the game. All right, Fried steps back on the mound and is ready to go. And the 1-2. And he struck him out. As well as we'll throw over to first to get Martinez out. And 5th strikeout of the game. Third out. And we're going to the bottom of the third. Still a 0-0 game. Let's go. Dan Gusto, that's dirty work. I just saw your comment, bro. You trying to tell us something? But what is going on, folks? How's everybody doing tonight? What's up? What's up? What's going on? Let's check this community board. Oh, snap. Gusto is number 1. Nosebleed is number 2, Snell at 3. Oh, man. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. Well, let's see if the Yankees could get a hit here in the top of the third. They still don't have any hits. All right, all right. So how's everybody doing tonight? Sorry, I just had to check a couple of things. What is going on? What's up? What's up? How's everybody feeling? How's everybody doing on this Thursday evening? It's almost the end of the week. All right, we are back to the game here. All right, so Sony's back on the mound facing Austin Wells as Wells takes ball 1. And the 1-0 is fouled back. It is 1-1 now to Austin Wells. Looks like he's got the stash going, no beard. As Sony sets here on the 1-1 and the pitch. Swing and a miss by Wells. It is 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Austin Wells. As Sony sets here on the 1-2 and the pitch. And Wells strikes out looking. See ya. 1 away here in the bottom of the third, and that'll bring up Oswald Peraza to the plate. As Peraza takes ball 1. The 1-0. That is in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Oswald Peraza. He's batting 159 with a 563 OPS and 3 homers. Trent Grisham is waiting on deck. And Peraza takes strike 2. It is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sony sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch. Peraza hits that ball into center field, going back, looking up. And the play is made by Martinez. Oh, what a play. As he takes a hit away from Peraza, Peraza gave that ball a ride. Thought it would have bounced off the wall there. He would have gotten a double, but he definitely took away a double, potentially a triple. But what a play by Martinez as he crashes into the wall. I thought he was hurt, but it looks like he's all right. But what a hit. What a hit. He gave that ball a ride as Sony's just like, oh, man, you saved me. Putting his hands up like, man, what a play. You just saved me, man. And we are back to the top of the lineup here in the bottom of the third. Trent Grisham is 0 for 1 with a strikeout, and the first pitch is ball 1. Grisham batting 243 with 13 homers, 26 ribbies, an OPS of 839. Sassoni sets here on the 1-0 and the pitch. That is in there for strike one. It is 1-1 strike. So we have 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Yankees still don't have a hit yet in this game. Still looking for their first hit. As Sassoni sets here against Grisham and the 1-1. Grisham hits that ball into center field, but Angel Martinez is right there to make the play for out number 3. And it's still a 0-0 game going to the top of the fourth now, folks. So game is moving along. But yeah, not bats are cold tonight, folks, for the Yankees. Bats are cold tonight, so they're gonna have to get something going here. Got to get something going. The bats were cold last night. Let's see what they do tonight. They got to get something going. All right. So LI once again, and folks in the chat, just go at you. You all could go after each other's takes. I got no problems with that. Just you could go back and forth. That's fine. If you all don't, you could like Volpe, don't like Volpe. I don't care. Go after each other's takes. Just don't go after each other. There's a difference. Just be respectful, be cool, defend your positions. All right, go for it. So, Li gave his take. You all give your take. Go for it. So, do what you got to do. But we are in a commercial break. Once again, folks, I do appreciate you all tuning in. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. We're on the road to 1,700. So if you're watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button. Just play it cool. Play it cool, guys and gals. Play it cool. Wells makes you legitimately sad every time he walks up. That's funny. Yeah, Wells and Volpe, man. Those are the 2 guys getting bashed right now. So all right. And here we have Jose Ramirez, who takes strike one. He is 1 for 1 in tonight's game. He's batting .330 with 11 homers, .937 OPS, having himself a good season thus far as Fried sets here on the 0-1. Did he go? Yes, he did. It is 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes. Fried looking for strikeout number 6 tonight as he sets here on the 0-2, and the pitch is. Ramirez holds up. It is 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Jose Ramirez. Max Fried right now at 60 pitches here in the top of the fourth. And the 1-2. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2. Whoa, way outside. Looks like it slipped out of his hands. He's asking for a new baseball. So it's a full count now to Jose Ramirez. Let's see if he can get things started here in the top of the fourth as Fried steps on the mound. And he sets here on the 3-2 and the payoff. Swing and a miss. And he struck him out. So nice pitch there by Fried to strike out Ramirez. And now we have David Fry at the plate, who drew a walk in his first at bat. It is 0-1 here to David Fry. As Freed sets here on the 0-1 and the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike now. As first base said he did not go. And the 1-1. Swing and a miss. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's see if Freed could go back-to-back strikeouts here. Carlos Santana is waiting on deck. He's 0 for 1 in tonight's game. As Freed sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch is popped up to right field. That ball is going back, looking up. And Bellinger with the jumping catch. Let's go. Out number 2. What a play. That ball looked like it was going out for a minute, and Bellinger with the jump play there. Nice play there by Cody Bellinger for out number 2. Definitely saved a hit, a potential home run. Yeah, he got some height on that one. Very nice. What a play by Cody Bellinger. And that brings up Carlos Santana, who takes strike 1. We have 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Yeah, that ball that ball would have been gone. That would have been a solo home run by David Fry. Bellinger just saved a home run. Nice play. 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Carlos Santana. As Freed sets here on the 1-1. And the pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike. All right, what's going on here? Oh, it looks like Wells is exchanging gloves. All right. Game should resume here shortly. So we have 2 balls, 1 strike here to Carlos Santana with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Still have ourselves a 0-0 game. As Freed sets here on the 2-1. And the pitch. That is in there for strike 2. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Let's play that 2-strike. And here's the 2-2. Pitch is low. It's a full count now to Carlos Santana. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three balls, 2 strikes here to Santana as Freed sets. And the payoff. It's a grounder hit to Jazz. Let's see if he can make this play. Throws over to first, and he gets him out. That is the 3rd out. And we are going to the bottom of the 4th. And what a catch made there by Bellinger. He saves a run, saves a home run. So shout out to Cody Bellinger. All right. So we are going to the bottom of the 4th. We are in a commercial break. Rice, Judge, Bellinger due up. So let's see what they do against Sony. Yankees still don't have a hit. The Queen is back. Are we talking about the leaderboard? Hold up. I gotta check this leaderboard. Community leaderboard. Let's see what we got here. Hold on. Let me check this real quick. Oh, snap. Yeah, Desiree's back at number 1. Rodney's at 3. Gusto at 2. Susan's at 11. I think Susan's tired. Oh, snap. Desiree says, I'm about to eat, though, so sorry, Bree. So, Brian or Susan can hold my crown. Uh-oh. She's like, y'all can hold it. Hold the crown. I'll be back. Don't worry. You have no shot to be in top 10. Sorry, dude. All right. And we're back to the game. Sony versus Ben Rice. And Ben Rice rips that one, but it is foul. It is 0-1 now to Ben Rice. So we got Rice, Judge, and Cody Bellinger due up here in the bottom of the fourth. As Sony sets here on the 0-1 and the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Ben Rice. And the 1-1. And there's a hit by Rice right to the second baseman for out number 1. As Wilson throws over to first. Ben Rice now 0 for 2. And now we have Aaron Judge at the plate. All rise for the captain. First at bat, he got hit by a pitch. Let's see what he does in his second at bat against Sony. As Sony sets here against Judge. And the first pitch, swing and a miss. It's 0-1 to Aaron Judge. As Judge calls time here. As Sony sets here on the 0-1 and the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Aaron Judge. 1 away here in the bottom of the fourth. Yankees still looking for their first hit of the game. Still a 0-0 game as Sony sets here on the 1-1 and the pitch. Judge hits that to right field, and that will drop. Let's see if Judge will go to. It looks like he is going to, and he is safely in there with a 1-out double by the captain. First hit of the game by Aaron Judge. Yankees have an opportunity here to score now, and that'll bring up Cody Bellinger to the plate. Nice piece of hitting there by Aaron Judge. And first pitch to Bellinger. That ball is hit deep into right field, center field, and that ball is gone. It's a 2-run home run by Cody Bellinger. Just like that, the Yankees are on the board 2-0. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Let's play that siren. Bellinger with a 2-run home run. Just like that, the Yankees are up 2-0. He makes a great defensive play in the last inning. He gets a 2-run home run here with 1 out. Bellinger's doing it all tonight here, folks. And just like that, the Yankees have a 2-0 lead, and that'll bring up Jazz Chisholm Jr. to the plate with 1 out. First home run since May 21st for Cody Bellinger. And Jazz Chisholm fouls off the first pitch. They're showing the Bellinger home run now. And the 0-1. One ball, one strike here to Jazz Chisholm Jr. And the 1-1 pitch. And Chisholm hits a slow roller, and he will safely make it to first base. So that'll be an infield single for Jazz Chisholm Jr. So Yankees bats coming alive here in the bottom of the fourth. Yeah, Bellinger steals a homer, gets a homer, Li. That's right, man. And Volpe drives that ball into left field, but Stephen Kwan is right there to make the play. Jazz Chisholm Jr. going back to first. Volpe is 0 for 2 in tonight's game now. Volpe gave that ball a ride. So we have two-way here in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll bring up the Martian, Jason Dominguez, to the plate. First pitch to Dominguez is strike one. Dominguez is 0 for 1 in tonight's game. He grounded out in his first at bat. It is no balls, one strike here to Dominguez as Sassoni sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch is fouled off. 0-2 now to Jason Dominguez. Dominguez is ready to go. Sassoni sets here on the 0-2. And the pitch. One ball, two strikes down to Jason Dominguez. Yankees have a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the fourth on a 2-run home run by Cody Bellinger. We have 2 outs here with a runner on first. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Dominguez as Sassoni sets and throws over to check on Jazz as Jazz gets back to first base. So 1-2 here as Sassoni sets. Here's the pitch as Dominguez fouls it off. Still staying alive. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jason Dominguez. As Sassoni sets here on the 1-2, and the pitch is Dominguez did not go. He held up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count is even to the Martian. Sassoni sets here on the 2-2, and the pitch is swing and a miss. It's a strikeout, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. But the Yankees do get on the board on a 2-run homer by Cody Bellinger, and the Yankees have a 2-0 lead. We're going to the top of the 5th here, folks. How are we feeling, though? How are we feeling? How are we feeling? How's everybody doing? What's going on? Anybody watching the NBA Finals tonight? Anybody watching the Stanley Cup? Let me know in the chat. Yeah, Desiree at number 1. Gusto at number 2. Rodney at 3. Oh, man. Stephen B says feeling okay, but need more runs. No doubt. Welkin, I don't know either, bro. I really don't know. I don't know, man. Let's see. Let's see what Max Fried does here in the top of the fifth. Let's see his pitch count right now. He's at 73. So if he could get through six. He could get through six. What up, Chris? How's it going? NBA's over. Gusto says, "Nah, I understand." He's saying, "Go OKC." I heard that, man. Yeah, it was kind of a bummer for the Knicks, but hey, what are you gonna do? All right, looks like we are coming back to the game here. Max Fried back on the mound. And the first pitch to 1-0 to Arias. That pitch is in there for a strike. 92-mile-per-hour fastball. It is 1-ball, 1 strike here to Gabriel Arias, who is 0 for 1 in tonight's game. And the 1-1. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. So Fried with 6 strikeouts tonight. Let's see if he can get his 7th. And the 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Arias. As Fried sets, and a 2-2. Foul back. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Gabriel Arias. And the pitch fouled off. Arias still staying alive. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Gabriel Arias. Fried is back on the mound. Arias about to step into the batter's box. Fried sets. Here's the 2-2. Pitch is low. Full count now to Gabriel Arias. It's a full count. Here's the payoff. And it's a grounder. Fried picks it up, throws over to first, and gets the out for out number 1. And here we have Bo Naylor at the plate. He is 0 for 1 in tonight's game. First pitch to Naylor is strike 1. It is 0-1 to Bo Naylor. Fried right now at 82 pitches as he sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch is fouled back, 0-2. I need to start making those emojis. And the O2. Yeah, I need to start making more emojis. I do want to make more emojis. I'm just trying to figure out how to work them, but how to make them. So I do need to start working on them. I'll get those going. Don't worry, folks. I know I keep saying it. And the 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. So it's 2 balls, 2 strikes here. It's Bo Naylor. We have one away here in the top of the 5th. Fried right now at 85 pitches. As Fried sets here. And the 2-2. Full count. Pitches outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three balls, 2 strikes here, and the payoff. And second walk issued by Max Fried. It's a 1-out walk for Bo Naylor. And that'll bring up Jhonkensy Noel to the plate. Ooh, Naylor almost got picked off. See the replay here. Yeah, Naylor was really he was off the bag, but just got back in time. Jhonkensy Noel at the plate. He is 0 for 1. First pitch is way inside. Ball 1, 1-0. 34 career pickoffs for Max Fried. Has the lead since 2017. That's impressive. As Fried sets here on the 1-0 and the pitch. 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes here to Max Fried. So 1 out, 1 man on base, runner on first, 2-0 game. It is the top of the 5th as Fried sets here on the 2-0. And swing and a miss by Noel. It is 2 balls, 1 strike now to Jhonkensy Noel. And a 2-1. 3-1 now to Jhonkensy Noel. So Fried at 91 pitches. Thought maybe he'd be able to get to the 6, but this could be his last inning here as Bo Naylor has a lead there on first, and looks like Wells is coming out to talk with Max Fried. And it looks like Wells and Fried kind of have a little chit chat there. And game will resume here momentarily. It is 3 balls, 1 strike here to Jhonkensy Noel. With 1 out, runner on first as Fried sets here on the 3-1. And the pitch is fouled off. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. And Will Wilson is waiting on deck. He is 0 for 1 in tonight's game. So 3 balls, 2 strikes as Fried sets on the 3-2 and the payoff. And it's grounded. This could be two. There's one. And there's two. Inning-ending double play. To get out of this top of the fifth, we're going to the bottom of the fifth. 8-9-1 batters coming up for the New York Yankees. Great job to the infield. All right. So bottom of the fifth coming up here, folks. How we feeling? 2-0 game. Yankees certainly would be nice for them to get some more runs. No doubt about it. But, man, folks are really fighting for this community board. Really fighting for first place. Yeah, Desiree's still in first. Ronnie at 3. Gusto at 2. Anybody gonna try and take their crowns or what? Desiree's been dominating at number 1. Yeah, she ain't letting nobody have that. Nah, I'm not taking a hat off till if they tie up the game or if the Yankees start losing, the hat's coming off for sure. Beagle's happy where he is. Let's see, where you at, Beagle? Who do you all think is going to win the NBA Finals? Is it OKC or Indiana? Oh, Beagle's at number 6. What do you all think? Community board is rigged. Womp womp. I just hear nothing but crying right now. You're gonna cry? Ronnie says, "Who cares?" That's the answer I expected from you. Desiree always wins. She does. Who cares about the NBA? Yeah, I know. The Bulls were not in it, so I get it there. You do what you got to do there, Frederick. Desiree says because she's the best. She puts y'all on notice. All right, back to the game here. Here we have Austin Wells. He is 0 for 1 in tonight's game. As Sony sets, here's the pitch. And Wells rips that to right field, and that ball will drop for a single. Wells getting things going here in the bottom of the fifth. Let's go. And that'll bring up Oswald Peraza to the plate. He ripped that ball. It's a little short hop there as Noel comes up with it. Definitely no chance for him to make the play as Wells gets a hit. And he is on there with a single. He's starting things off here in the bottom of the fifth on the right note. And that'll bring up Oswald Peraza as Sony sets. Here's the pitch. That is in there for a strike. It is 0-1 to Oswald Peraza. He flew out in the third inning. He got a hit hit stolen from him. A double for sure. Maybe a potential triple. As Sony sets here on the 0-1 and the pitch. And that is hit into center field, and that ball will drop. So back-to-back hits here for the New York Yankees. We got runners on first and second, and that'll bring up Trent Grisham to the plate. So back-to-back singles here by the New York Yankees. Let's keep it rolling here, boys. And let's see what Trent Grisham does. He is 0 for 2 in tonight's game, so let's see if he gets a hit. And first pitch to Grisham is ball 1. It is 1-0 to Trent Grisham. Back-to-back singles here by Austin Wells and Oswald Peraza. We got runners on first and second with nobody out. Yankees have a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the fifth as Sony sets on the 1-0 and the pitch. And that is fouled back. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Austin Wells, or excuse me, Trent Grisham. And Ben Rice is waiting on deck. So Sony gets the signal from Bo Naylor. He sets here on the 1-1. Throws over to second, check on Wells. Wells is back safely. Sony right now at 58 pitches. Let's see what Sony does here on the 1-1, as well as his dance around second base. And here's the pitch. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Trent Grisham. 2 balls, 1 strike. Yankees have an opportunity here to get some more runs. As Sony sets here on the 2-1. And the pitch is 3-1 now. 3 balls, 1 strike now to Trent Grisham. As Sony sets here on the 3-1. And the pitch. That is in there for a strike. It is a full count now to Trent Grisham. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Yankees have a 2-0 lead. Ben Rice is waiting on deck for the Yankees. As Sony sets here on the 3-2 against Grisham. And the payoff. Ball 4. We got the bases loaded now with nobody out, with Ben Rice coming to the plate. It looks like the pitching coach of the Guardians will come out to talk with Slade Sony to try and settle them down here. So bases loaded, nobody out. Ben Rice 0 for 2 in tonight's game. Big opportunity. They're having a little conference there on the mound. Well, Yankees once again have a big opportunity here, so let's see what they do. All right, they're still having a conference there. Ben Rice is coming to the plate. So Ben Rice is 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts in tonight's game. So once again, big opportunity here for Rice. So let's see what he does here with the bases loaded. Wells at third, Peraza at second, Grisham at first. And first pitch to Rice. Swing and a miss. It is 0-1 to Ben Rice. 0-1 to Ben Rice. No balls, 1 strike. Bases loaded. Bottom of the 5th. As Sony sets here against Rice. And the 0-1. And it's a grounder hit right to the first baseman. They get the runner out at home. And they turn a double play. They get him out at home, out at first. Runners on second and third. A wasted opportunity here. Not what we wanted. Rice now 0 for 3. Could not come through it in a big opportunity here. And talk about a rally killer. God, that sucked, man. But that does bring up Aaron Judge to the plate. Oh, they're intentionally walking Judge. Bases are loaded. Y'all could boo Sony for that one, or you could boo the Guardians. And that does bring up Cody Bellinger, who hit a 2-run home run in his last at bat. Let's see if he'll make the Guardians pay for that. And Junis is warming up in the Guardians bullpen. Intentionally walk Judge. Let's see if Bellinger makes him pay now. And the first pitch is strike 1. It is 0-1 to Cody Bellinger. Bellinger 1 for 2 in tonight's game. Had that 2-run homer that got the Yankees on the board. And the 0-1 is fouled off. It is 0-2 now. So no balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes here to Cody Bellinger. As Sony sets here on the 0-2. And the pitch is fouled. Still staying alive. It is still no balls, 2 strikes here to Cody Bellinger. As Sassoni sets here on the 0-2 and the pitch. Once again, fouls it off. Still staying alive. Still an 0-2 count here to Cody Bellinger. Jazz Chisholm Jr. is waiting on deck. As Sassoni sets here on the 0-2 against Bellinger. And the pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Cody Bellinger. So big opportunity here for Bellinger to come through with the bases loaded, 2 outs. Had an opportunity with Ben Rice. Could not capitalize. So let's see what Bellinger could do here. As Sassoni sets on the 1-2 and the pitch is high. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Cody Bellinger. Count is even at 2-2. As Sassoni waits for the signal from Naylor as he sets on the 2-2. And the pitch. Bellinger hits that foul. Still staying alive. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes. Little battle going on here between Cody Bellinger and Slade Sassoni. As Bellinger steps back into the batter's box, he's ready to go. Sassoni is ready to go. And the 2-2, full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes now to Cody Bellinger. And the runners will go. They'll get a head start here. So 3 balls, 2 strikes to Cody Bellinger. It's a full count. Sassoni sets here. And the payoff. And Bellinger hits that ball into center field, but Angel Martinez makes the play. Oh, what a wasted freaking opportunity. Oh my God. I gotta play this. I'm sorry. What's up, Custodio? I'm just booing because the base loaded, they blew it, man. That was whack. That was so lame. All right, well, I can go crash out. Oh, what is this comment here? Just want to say medium well. Just kidding. Nah, you're good, bro. You could say medium well. You're fine, dude. To each their own. We all know medium rare is better. Chili paneer for dinner. Nice. Oh, my God. But, yeah, Yankees blew that one, man. It's like, God, with the bases loaded, you couldn't get a freaking run in. This is stupid. Oh, my God. Frustrating as hell. But how's everybody doing? Make sure you all hit the like button. Hit that subscribe. Share this channel out. Let's continue growing this channel out, folks. Greatly appreciate it. We're on the road to 1,700. So if you're watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button. But, man, that was frustrating. That just like, oh, my God. No, I don't smoke. I don't smoke. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't gamble. I don't do any of those things. I am as straight edge as they come there, Petruzzi. The only thing I take is caffeine, and that's coffee. Ben was too anxious. Yeah, I guess. Oh, no, Dudley Do-Right does wrong. Dudley Do-Right is not perfect there, Rodney. I am human after all. Oh, snap. Petruzzi just took over number 1. Desiree's at 2. Gusto at 3. Oh, Ronnie's at 4. Oh, man, Ronnie, if I were you, oh, I'd be frustrated right now. But anyway, we're back to the game. And it looks like Frieda's back in the mound. So he's back out there for the 6th. It's 0-1 to Wilson. 1-1 now to Wilson. So we got Wilson, Quan, Martinez due up here in the top of the 6th. And the 1-1. That is in there for a strike. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Will Wilson. Yankees still have a 2-0 lead here. And the 1-2. He struck him out. Strike out of the game for Max Fried. One away here in the top of the 6th. So 7 strikeouts for Max Fried. ERA right now at 1.79, and that does bring up Stephen Kwan, who is 0 for 2 in tonight's game. He takes ball 1. As Fried's sets on the 1-0 and the pitch. That is in there for a strike. It's 1 ball, 1 strike to Stephen Kwan. One ball, 1 strike. 1 out here. Top of the 6th. Fried sets. The 1-1 is a grounder hit to Volpe. And he throws over to first for out number 2. Fried right now at 100 pitches. And that'll bring up Angel Martinez. The Yankees have Jonathan Loaisiga and Mark Leiter Jr. warming up in the bullpen. Yeah, Fried's biggest pitch count was in the first inning. It was 28. And improved after that. So it was a long first inning for him. And here we have Angel Martinez at the plate. He is 0 for 2 in tonight's game. He takes strike 1. It is 0-1 to Angel Martinez. Martinez struck out in both of his at-bats tonight. Fried sets on the 0-1. The pitch. That is in there for strike 2. It's an 0-2 count. Let's play that. At his game. As Fried sets here on the 0-2 and the pitch. It's a grounder hit to Jazz, who throws over to first for out number 3. And we're going to the bottom of the 6th. And good job to Max Fried. That'll be his game. That'll be his outing. So 6 innings, only gave up the 1 hit, walked a couple of batters, walked 2, struck out 7. I'd say that's pretty good. I'll take that from Max Fried. But we're going to the bottom of the 6th here, folks. Susan says, I don't smoke or drink either. Watching his team, it's time to start. Yeah, well, hey, Custodio, Petruzzi brings it on himself. I'm sorry. He definitely brings it on himself. You can ask Brad. Brad will tell you. I'm sure other folks in the chat will tell you too. But yeah. But bottom of the 6th coming up here, folks. It's not even about tonight there, Custodio. He just does this every stream that he comes on. He just starts stuff. But bottom of the 6th coming up here, folks. Yankees still have a 2-0 lead. Love for them to get some more runs here. Is Volpe up this inning? He is up this inning, bro. We got Jazz, Volpe, and Dominguez. So 5, 6, 7 batters coming up. And we're not saying he's a bad guy. No, Petruzzi, your jokes suck. Like your jokes suck. It's up there with Sunil's jokes. I mean, you two are definitely competing to see who has the worst jokes. But yeah, your jokes suck. Just like Sunil's jokes suck. You guys are really competing, though. I'm going to pull up the play-by-play. You're not playing there, Custodio. I can't trust a guy who likes his steaks medium well. But anyway, back to the game. Jazz Chisholm's at the plate. He takes strike one. It is 0-1 here to Jazz Chisholm Jr. He is 1 for 2 in tonight's game. Second pitch, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Jazz. Two balls, 1 strike. Well, Petruzzi, you kind of get some point. You do get some points there for liking medium rare. So you're back on my good side for now. 2-1, and it's a single there for Jazz Chisholm. As he starts things off here in the bottom of the 6th with a single. He's 2 for 3 in tonight's game, and that does bring up Anthony Volpe, who is 0 for 2 in tonight's game. As Junis throws over to first to check on Jazz. Junis taking over here. Jacob Junis taking over for Sassoni. Sassoni's night is over. Mark Leiter Jr. warming up in the bullpen. As Junis sets here against Volpe. And the pitch is popped up in right field. And Noel is right there to make the play. Volpe 0 for 3 in tonight's game. So Sassoni's night for the Guardians was 5 innings, gave up 5 hits, 2 earned runs, walked 2, struck out 3, and gave up a homer. And that'll bring up Jason Dominguez to the plate, who is 0 for 2 in tonight's game. As Jazz takes the lead there at first. Could be steal opportunity here. As Junis sets, here's the pitch. It is ball 1 to Dominguez. And the 1-0. That is grounded foul. It is 1 ball, 1 strike now to the Martian. The 1-1, swing and a miss by Dominguez. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Junis throws over to first, but Jazz makes it back. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Dominguez. Runner on first, 1 out. Jazz takes his lead there at first base. Got a pretty good lead there. Let's see if he steals as Junis sets here on the 1-2. There goes Jazz. It's a 2-2. And Jazz gets in. He's running to third. Let's see if he can make it to third. And he is safely in there. Let's go. Runner on third base. Ball gets away on a bad throw by Bo Naylor. Arias couldn't come up with it. Ball gets away, and Jazz goes to third. Jazz got the wheels. So Jazz making things happen here in the bottom of the 6th. So good job to Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that is ruled an error in E2. And the 2-2. Full count now to Jason Dominguez. Austin Wells is waiting on deck. Three balls, 2 strikes. Here's the payoff. And Dominguez strikes out. Second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Austin Wells to the plate. All right, let's see what Austin Wells does here with 2 outs. Runner on third. Junis sets. Here's the pitch. Are you kidding me? Swings at the first pitch and he flies out to Stephen Kwan. Oh my God. Are you why? 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 Why on the first pitch? Why? God, what is wrong with this guy? Oh my God. Top of the 7th. Coming up. This is whack. So lame. Oh my God. Leaving way too many stranded, dude. It's getting old. Please no one ever debate me on Wells ever again. He's the worst player on this team. Yeah, send Wells down. Send all of them down. Who cares? You can't score with runners in scoring position. And what do we got here? Trying to see some with the Yankees. Yeah, so check this out. Yankees are 1 for 5 with runners in scoring position, and they've left 6 men on base. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. But they're up 2-0. You know, top of the 7th coming up. And we'll see who comes in for the Yankees when the top of the 7th begins. Wells and Volpe, man. And we got Robert Cropley says that longer than necessary first inning as a result of the bobble throw on Rice's part isn't. Yeah, nah, for sure. Wasted opportunity. All right, looks like Mark Leiter Jr. is going to come into the game to take over pitching duties here for the New York Yankees. So top of the 7th will resume here shortly. We'll start here. Ramirez, David Fry, Carlos Santana are due up. And here we have Mark Leiter Jr. going up against Jose Ramirez. And the 1-0. 2-0 now to Jose Ramirez. Yeah, Wells had to go do some reviews for burritos as Leiter Jr. sets here on the 2-0 and the pitch. 3-0 now to Jose Ramirez. So far, Leiter Jr. with a 3.55 ERA, 25 1/3 inning pitch, 35 strikeouts, 8 walks. Batters are hitting .237 against him as that pitch is in there for a strike. It is 3-1 now to Mark Leiter Jr. Leiter Jr. sets here on the 3-1, and the pitch is fouled back. Full count now to Jose Ramirez. 3 balls, 2 strikes. It's a full count to Jose Ramirez as well. Leiter Jr. sets here on the 3-2 and the payoff. Ramirez hits that to right field. It's a little blooper. Do they get it? No, they could not make. Peraza could not come up with the play. And Ramirez is on there for a single. And Ramirez gets things started here in the top of the 7th. How awesome would that be if Peraza made that play? He almost had it. All right. That'll bring up David Fry to the plate as Leiter Jr. sets and checks on Ramirez there on first as Ramirez makes it back safely. David Fry 0 for 1 in tonight's game. Had a walk in the first inning and also stole a base. First pitch to Fry is in there for strike one. It is 0-1 to David Fry. As Leiter Jr. sets the 0-1. That is in there for strike two. It is 0-2 now to David Fry. So no balls, 2 strikes, runner on first, nobody out. Top of the seventh, the Yankees have a 2-0 lead as Leiter Jr. sets. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Out number 1. And that'll bring up Carlos Santana to the plate with 1 out, runner on first. And here we have Carlos Santana, first pitch by Leiter Jr. And that is in there for a base hit. So runners on first and second here with 1 out as Santana finds the hole there on the third base side. So runners on first and second. That'll bring up Gabriel Arias to the plate with 2 men on, 1 out. Double play would be awesome here. Santana right now on a 14-game hitting streak, longest active in Major League Baseball. Let's see, they're going to have a little conference out there with Mark Leiter Jr. We got Tim Hill and Jonathan Loaisiga warming up in the bullpen. So we have Gabriel Arias coming to the plate. He's 0 for 2 in tonight's game. And the first pitch is a grounder. Volpe fields it, throws over to third. Oh my God, come on. Are you serious? Bases loaded, 1 out now. Like, why? Oh my God. That's an error for sure. Who are they going to give that to? That's frustrating. Oh my God. Well, that's going to do it for Leiter Jr. Naylor, Noel, and Wilson coming up. So bases loaded with 1 out. Tim Hill is going to come into the game. Are you serious? Got to play it. Sorry. Sorry. I'm playing it. Yep, and that's a throwing error on Anthony Volpe there, folks. Susan, where are you, Susan? We need you to say something, Susan. Come on, Susan. I hope you're still in the chat. Wow. Oh my God. That's the game 5 throw. Oh, Jason, don't remind me, man. Oh, my God. Why do you got to remind me? Dude, I should go to sleep. Easy, Gusto. No, if he hated medium rare, he would have made that play there, Custodio. He had your steaks. That's why he stunk. He probably had his. He probably gave him a bad case of chicken parm there, Custodio. Yeah, Susan's probably headed to the stadium right now, dude. No doubt. Oh my God. All right. Well, let's see if Tim Hill could get the Yankees out of this jam. So let's see what he could do here, folks. So bases are loaded with 1 out. Top of the 7th. Yankees have a 2-0 lead. Bo Naylor's at the plate. Guardians are threatening right now as Bo Naylor fouls off the first pitch. It is 0-1. Buckeye, they better not, man. Oh, my God. The 0-1, way inside. 1 ball, 1 strike down to Bo Naylor. As Tim Hill sets the 1-1. It is grounded foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Bo Naylor. Double play would be awesome right now. As Hill sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 outs now. Let's go. Come on, get out of this inning. That'll bring up Junkenzie Noel. So 2 outs, bases loaded. Inning not over yet. First pitch, strike 1. 0-1 here to Noel. Hill sets on the 0-1 to pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Let's play that 2-strike board. 4 balls, 2 strikes. Boy, if they could get out of this inning, crowd is making some noise there. Fans are on their feet. Hill sets on the 0-2 and the pitch. Noel fouls it off, staying alive. Still 0-2. Still no balls, 2 strikes here to Junkenzie Noel. Hill sets here on the 0-2 and the pitch. It is popped up, fouled, still staying alive. It's a nail biter right now, folks, but Hill is determined. He is determined. He is determined. He wants to get out of this inning. It is no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded. Yankees have a 2-0 lead. Hill getting the signal there from Austin Wells. He sets on the 0-2 and the pitch. It is popped up, and who's going to make the play? Cody Bellinger makes the play. It is the 3rd out. Yankees get themselves out of a jam, and we're going to the bottom of the 7th. Let's freaking go. All right, we're going to the bottom of the 7th. It's the 7th inning stretch. Go out, get up, stretch out, get some food, get a drink, get some snacks. I'll be right back. I'll leave you all with a little bit of tunes. Get down with yourselves. I'll be right back, folks. Sorry about that, folks. A little bit of a delay. But we're back. Looks like we got one out. What almost was a double play. Thank God it wasn't. Ooh, they're challenging it. They don't know if it, nah, they got the one out. Never mind. Here we have Ben Rice at the plate with a runner on first. It's 1-1 strike. To Ben Rice, bottom of the 7th. Yankees still have a 2-0 lead. Junis is still on the mound for the Guardians. And the 1-1. 2-1 strike now. 2-1 strike here to Ben Rice, who is 0 for 3 in tonight's game. Had an opportunity last inning, but just could not come through with the bases loaded. And a 2-1. Rice hits that ball deep into right field, and that ball is caught at the warning track as Noel runs into the wall. Rice gave that one a ride, but Noel was right there to make the play. Oh, man. Wow. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge to the plate, who is 1 for 1. With 2 outs, runner on first, bottom of the 7th. As Junis sets here against Judge. The first pitch, ball 1. Two balls, no strikes now to the captain. As Junis sets here on the 2-0. 3-0 now to Aaron Judge. Three balls, no strikes. Cody Bellinger waiting on deck. Let's see if Judge could keep this inning alive. Oh, I guess they intentionally walked Judge. Oh, my God. That definitely deserves a one of these.
You suck.
Yup, that definitely deserves one of those. Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. All right, pitching change coming up. Cody Bellinger will be coming to the plate. Hopefully he'll make him pay. Oh my God. They're scared to pitch against Judge. So I hope those same people that called Garrett Cole a coward last season for intentionally walking Rafael Devers. I hope they're calling the Guardians pitchers cowards for intentionally walking Judge. Just saying. Yeah, I agree. It is lame. Nah, the boo you suck was for the Guardians for intentionally walking Judge. That's who the boo you suck was for. Yeah, that's true, Welcome. They don't know who the Guardians are. Oh, it was the way Cole did it, but still, they called him a coward. So, doesn't matter how he did it. Still got called a coward. So, should be calling him a coward too. Well, we are in a commercial break. It is a 2-0 game, bottom of the seventh. 2 outs, runners on first and second. Bellinger will be coming up to the plate when the commercial break is over. But Bellinger making it happen today, though, with the 2-run homer, stealing a homer. I mean, man, it's a Bellinger kind of night tonight. Let's see what Bellinger does. Make him pay here, Cody. And we have Colby Allard on the mound, left-handed pitcher for the Guardians. And the first pitch to Bellinger is low for ball one. Paul Skeens wants to be a Yankee. Says who there, Rodney? We got runners on first and second as they take their lead. And Allard steps off. Thought about throwing a second to check on Grisham, but did not. So we will reset here. And the 1-0. That is in there for a strike. It's 1-1 strike here to Cody Bellinger. Rosenthal? How does he know? I mean, not that I'm saying that Rosenthal is a reliable source, but for real? The 1-1. 2-1 strike here to Cody Bellinger. Yeah, exit velo on Bellinger's home run was 101.6. It was a 398-foot home run. And the 2-1. That is in there for a strike. It's 2 strikes now to Cody Bellinger. So 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 men on. Jazz Chisholm Jr. waiting on deck. Allard sets. Here's the 2-2. And it's a base hit. That ball gets through. As Grisham goes home. It's a 3-0 game. A 2-out RBI single here for Cody Bellinger. We got runners on the corners. Bellinger coming through. It's a Bellinger kind of night here, folks. He's 2 for 4 in tonight's game. As Judge slides into third on that replay. So we got runners on first and third. Jazz Chisholm Jr. at the plate. He is 2 for 3. 2 singles and a stolen base. Yankees have an opportunity to score, get some more runs here. The first pitch to Jazz is strike one. It is 0-1 to Jazz Chisholm. About even with Verdugo? Yeah, no way, man. No freaking way. The 0-1 pitch. And that pitch is fouled back. It is 0-2 now to Jazz Chisholm. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runners on first and third as Allard sets here on the 0-2 to Jazz. And the pitch. And Bellinger hits that ball to right field, but it is foul. Oh, man. Woo! 14 intentional walks for Aaron Judge. That's the most in Major League Baseball. They're scared. And here's the pitch. And base hit there by Jazz Chisholm. That'll score Judge. It's a 4-0 game. Runners on first and second. Yankees bats coming through here in the bottom of the 7th. Still keeping this inning alive. And that'll bring up, you guessed it, Anthony Volpe, who's 0 for 3 in tonight's game. Let's see the comments about Volpe. I don't know what I said, but hey, Jazz, Bellinger, whatever. I don't care. Yankees are up 4-0. My fault. Sue me. Jazz learned the strike zone? I guess he did. So Jazz with 3 hits tonight. Ties a season high for March 30th against the Brewers. Let's see what Volpe does. Enright is warming up in the bullpen for the Guardians. Rodney says instant out. Brad says Volpe pop up. All right. And the first pitch to Volpe. And he gets a hit as Noel throws home. Runners will stay put. Bases loaded. There's a hit for Volpe. He must have been listening. He must have been seeing your guys' comments in the chat. And the bases are loaded for the Martian now. Dang. Wow, Volpe just came through there, folks. Come on. Are there going to be any compliments for Anthony Volpe or what? And here we have the Martian at the plate. He takes ball 1. It is 1-0 to Jason Dominguez. He's 0 for 3 in tonight's game with a ground out and a couple of strikeouts. The 1-0. And Dominguez pops that one up for out number 3 as Martinez makes the play. And 9-1-2 batters coming up here in the top of the 8th. Oh, my God. Inning over. Again with the bases loaded. Oh, Benito, my man. He says, my man, NFE, with the $1.99 super chat. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate you. How are you, Benito? Everything good? Hey, I'll take 4 runs. Shout out to my man, Benito Rivera. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But top of the 8th coming up. Appreciate you all tuning in. Once again, make sure you all hit the like button, hit the subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. Greatly appreciate it. Yankees are up 4-0 here. Benito says he's chilling. I heard that, man. I heard that. Let's check this community leaderboard. Who is in first place? Oh, Desiree back at 1. Gusto at 2. Rodney at 3. Petruzzi fell down to 7. Sunil at 6. Brad at 5. Welkin at 4. Oh, Petruzzi's at 7 now. Oh, dang. DM is at 8. Stephen B at 9. Beagle is at 10. Rocket in New York and Pittsburgh. That's right, man. That's what I'm talking about. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. The top of the 8th will be coming up here. Oh, tomorrow is bobblehead night. Yogi Berra U.S. Navy bobblehead night. First 18,000 guests. Nah, you're good, Beagle. You're good. Well, we're back to the game here. And Will Wilson is going to lead things off here in the top of the 8th. He is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts tonight. Tim Hill's back on the mound, and it's a grounder hit to Volpe as he throws over to first for out number 1. So one away here at the top of the eighth. And it looks like Goldschmidt is playing at first, so there's a substitution there. So Rice's night is over. So Goldschmidt is at first. And Stephen Kwan is at the plate. He takes strike one. He is 0 for 3 in tonight's game. Appreciate you there, Benito. Hill sets on the 0-1. Here's the pitch. And that is popped up in the infield. And looks like Peraza will make the play for out number 2. So 2 quick outs here in the top of the 8th. And Loaisaga in the bullpen warming up as Tim Hill sets here against Angel Martinez as Martinez takes strike one. The 0-1. It is 1-1 now. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hill sets here on the 1-1 and the pitch. 2-1 now. Hill sets here on the 2-1 and the pitch. Fouled. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Let's play that 2-strike horn. As Hill sets here on the 2-2 and the pitch. And Martinez hits that ball into left field. And Dominguez is right there to make the play. 1-2-3 inning for Tim Hill. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. We're back to a commercial break. So 3 more outs. All right, Gusto. Hey, Brian, do me a favor. Text me. I wanted to talk to you about something real quick. Just text me, all right? Let's see. Benito said Fried salad, man, along with Rodon. Imagine if Cole. Yeah, imagine if Garrett Cole was healthy, man. Dude, that would be a powerful trio right there. Oh, you're not leaving the chat? Okay. Cool. Well, we are in a commercial break. Bottom of the 8th here will be coming up. Yankees have a 4-0 lead here. Yeah, well, Luis Hill will be back here at some point, man. He'll be back in the rotation. Goose Gossage? That would be pretty cool. Yeah, next year, once that rotation's 100% healthy, that's going to be crazy. Yeah, I know it's going to be the last one for you for a while there, Gusto. You'll be hanging out in the Philippines. You ain't got to worry about us here, man. Enjoy your time out there. Stephen B says Stroman equals crap. Yeah, Boone wants to get him back into the rotation. I don't know how I feel about that. That's a little concerning for me. I'm sorry. Ronnie says, find me a wife. Oh, my God. All right. Back to the game here. We got Nick Enright in the game. Pitching for the Guardians. He's going up against Austin Wells, who is 1 for 3 in tonight's game. It is 0-1 to Austin Wells. And the 0-1 pitch, that is in there for a strike. It is 0-2 now to Wells. as Wells steps back into the batter's box. And the 0-2. That is ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Wells. Right-handed bats and or third baseman. I mean, Eugenio Suarez comes to mind from the Diamondbacks. Wouldn't mind him. There's also Jace Young from the Tigers. I think it's Jace Young. It's one of the young guys. Jung. One of those guys, perhaps. And a 2-2. And Wells strikes out swinging. He's 1 for 4. 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th. And that'll bring up Oswald Peraza. Peraza's 2 for 3 in tonight's game. Had a couple of singles tonight. And the first pitch, as Peraza swings on the first pitch, it has popped up, and Noel is right there to make the play for out number 2. And we're back to the top of the lineup. That'll bring up Trent Grisham. Benito, Wells has to pick it up. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, Stephen B., I've mentioned that name before during the offseason when the Yankees were looking for a bat. And Trent Grisham is 0 for 3 in tonight's game. Had a walk in the 5th and also scored a run. He takes strike 1. It is 0-1 to Trent Grisham. Yeah, I think time to play J.C. Escarra. Whoa, as Grisham moves out the way there. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. It is the bottom of the 8th. Yankees have a 4-0 lead. As Enright sets here on the 1-1. And the pitch. That is in there for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Trent Grisham. Let's see if Grisham can keep this inning alive. The 2-1. 3-1 now to Trent Grisham. Enright sets here on the 3-1 and the pitch. And line drive right to Wilson as he makes the play for out number 3. And we are going to the top of the 9th. Loaisaga coming into the game to try and close this out. Ramirez, Fry, Santana. 3, 4, 5 batters coming up for the Guardians. That was a hard hit ball, but right to the second baseman, man. Guardians are robbing, dude. They really are. But top of the 9th coming up. Final 3 outs. Let's see if the Yankees could get the final 3 outs and win this series. So let's see what the Yankees, let's see if the Yankees can close things out. Once again, do appreciate you all tuning in. Make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe if you're new to this channel. Share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. They should rotate JC and Ben if Stanton's coming back. Well, Stanton will be. He is going to come back. So, according to Boone, rehab games next week, probably returns to the lineup the week after or 2 weeks after. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to having Giancarlo back. I don't care what anybody says about Giancarlo. I'm a Giancarlo Stanton fan. Thank you, Rodney. I appreciate it. But the game will resume here shortly. I will bring up the game day. Yeah, I mean, Even if look, listen, I know sometimes look, a lot of times his regular season games are not the greatest, but he comes through in the postseason. I don't care what anybody says. The dude is clutch in the postseason. His numbers are insane in the postseason. He's better than Judge in the postseason. And here we have Jonathan Loaisiga, who's pitched in 7 games, 4.05 ERA, 6 2/3, 6 strikeouts, 3 walks so far. He made his debut last month against the Mets. Looks like they're having some pitch comm issues. Yeah, playoff Sten is a different animal, man. Dude, he is just so locked in. Let's see what he does this season. As Loaisiga, yeah, it looks like they're having some pitch comm issues. So we are in a little bit of a delay here. So Ramirez, David Fry, Carlos Santana due up here in the top of the 9th. It is their last chance to try and tie this game up at least. And here we have Jose Ramirez. He is 2 for 3 in tonight's game against the Yankees as Loaisiga sets here against Ramirez. The first pitch. Did he go 0-1 on Ramirez? Didn't like that call. Their base umpire said he went. As Loaisiga sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch. Did he go? Not this time. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Jose Ramirez. Yankees have a 4-0 lead. Top of the 9th. It's 1 ball, 1 strike to Ramirez as Loaisiga sets here on the 1-1. And the pitch. That is fouled back. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Jose Ramirez. And Devin Williams is warming up in the bullpen, folks, just in case. As Loaisiga sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch. And Ramirez fouls it. Still staying alive. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. So after this series, Yankees have a 3-game set against the Boston Red Sox at Yankee Stadium. They have a day off on Monday. Then they have a 3-game set against the Kansas City Royals in Kansas City. And then they go to Fenway next week as Ramirez fouls that pitch off. It's still 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Jose Ramirez. Loaisiga sets here on the 1-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. One away here in the top of the 9th. Yankees are 2 outs away from winning this game. And that should bring up David Fry to the plate. And it looks like Kyle Manzardo is going to be pinch hitting here for David Fry here in the top of the 9th. So Loaisiga versus David Fry here. Or Kyle Manzardo, sorry. First pitch is popped up to left field, and Dominguez is right there to make the play for out number 2. The Yankees are 1 out away here, folks. And that'll bring up Carlos Santana to the plate, who was 1 for 3 in tonight's game. So 2 outs, top of the 9th. The Yankees have a 4-0 lead here. Yankees looking to take the series here against the Guardians as Loaisiga sets here against Santana. The first pitch, and is in there for strike 1. It is 0-1 to Carlos Santana. As Loaisiga sets here on the 0-1. And the pitch. Misses on that pitch. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Santana. Loaisaga gets the signal there from Wells. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Pitch is low for 2 balls, 1 strike now. It is a 2-1 count to Santana. We have 2 outs here in the top of the ninth. The Yankees have a 4-0 lead as they look to take the series away here from the Guardians. Loaisaga sets here on the 2-1. And the pitch. It's a grounder. Goldschmidt comes up with it, tosses it to Loaisaga for out number 3. And just like that, the Yankees win 2 out of 3 on 4-0 game here in game 3 of the series. And just like that, the Yankees take the series here, folks. The Yankees win. The Yankees win. Let's freaking go. Yankees take the series 2 out of 3 against the Cleveland Guardians. Max Fried gets his 8th win of the season. He is 8-1 with a 1.78 ERA. Sassoni falls to 1-2. The Yankees win tonight's game. They take the series against the Cleveland Guardians. They went 2 out of 3. Start spreading news, folks. The Yankees win. But how are we feeling tonight, folks? We have confidence that the Yankees were going to take the series tonight. I did call 2 out of 3. I definitely felt as though, the Yankees were, if there was a game for them to lose in this series, it was going to be last night. I appreciate it there, Benito. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. I appreciate all of you in the chat. Appreciate you all in the chat. You guys and gals are the best for hanging out for all these games, for the play-by-plays. It is greatly appreciated. Dan Gusto, number 1. Desiree falls to 2. Oh, man. Queen Gusto, dang. Yeah, Yankees pitching came in, did their job. Max Fried still had a good outing. He went 6 innings, still had a good outing. I have no complaints about his outing. Leiter Jr. had a little bit of a hiccup, but you can't blame Tim Leiter Jr. I mean, Volpe had that error, which put Leiter Jr. in a bind. But then they brought in Tim Hill. Tim Hill just looking good tonight, and then Loaisaga closing things out. So great job to the Yankees pitching, and then the bats came through. I mean, there was a couple of opportunities that the Yankees missed with the bases loaded. They just couldn't come through, but still came through and some key hits. And Cody Bellinger 2-run shot. Cody Bellinger saving Robert a home run. So you gotta love it. But great job to great job to the New York Yankees though for making it happen. It came through when it really mattered. So good job to the Yankees. Overall, it was a good game, good night for the Yankees. Much better performance as opposed to last night. And it's like they got the revenge. They lost 4-0 last night. They win 4-0 tonight. What more can you ask for? Great job to the team. Good job to the Yankees. But they have a 3-game set now against the Boston Red Sox. So let's see what they do against Boston. So just so everybody knows, for the 3-game set against Boston, I'm not sure if I'm going to be calling tomorrow night's game. I'll try and do a pregame. I don't know yet, but just make sure you hit that notification. Saturday, I may not be able to, just because it is my nephew's birthday. So I don't know if what they're going to do for my nephew. So I might actually be there for his birthday party. My boy's growing up, so got to be there for him. And Theo, you may be going to Yankee Stadium for the next month for the Cubs series. Cool. That should be a fun time, man. It should be a fun time. But I'm going to let you all go, though, people. I'm going to let you all go. I appreciate you all jumping on, joining me for the play-by-play, as you always do. You guys and gals are greatly appreciated. You all are the best. Make sure you all hit that like button on the way out. Hit that subscribe button if you are new and you're watching this channel. Hit that subscribe button. Share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Have a great night, everyone. And I'll see you all next time. And as always, let's go Yankees.